Imagine living in an age where laughter can be a criminal act and thinking is rebellion. A single word of sarcasm can get you thrown into a royal prison without trial. But there was a man who chose his weapon was ink, and his battlefield was the pages of a book. He fought kings, the church, and tyranny with a cynical smile and an undeniable logic, whose words were more feared than the royal forces, and whose thoughts sparked an explosion of freedom that changed Europe forever. François-Marie Arouet, 1694–1778, whom we know as Voltaire, was in conflict with authority from a young age. For writing sharp satire, he was imprisoned in the Bastille in 1717. This experience honed his mind and transformed him from a young lawyer into a brave writer who was not afraid to face the consequences. After being beaten and expelled from France, Voltaire fled to England. There, he witnessed firsthand the concept of freedom of speech, the separation of religion and state, and the respect for science. This experience became the foundation for his philosophy, which he later spread throughout Europe. A weapon of words and irony, Voltaire mastered the arts of satire and irony. His works, such as Candide 1759, criticized religious dogma, blind optimism, and the cruelty of rulers in a humorous yet piercing way. His book was banned and burned, but it grew in popularity, distributed secretly, and became the compulsory reading of intellectuals. The real justice warrior, Voltaire, was not just the author of the Ivory Tower. He went directly to fight for justice, as in the case of Jean Calas, 1762, a Protestant who was slandered and executed. Through a relentless campaign of writings, Voltaire managed to prove Calas' innocence and force the court system to admit his guilt. This event gave birth to his famous motto, Écrasez l'infâme, the civil gagnant, which attacked fanaticism and injustice. At the end of his life, Voltaire was greeted as a hero upon his return to Paris. Although denied an ecclesiastical funeral, his services were eventually transferred to the Pantheon. His legacy is not a complex philosophical system, but a spirit of freedom of thought, religious tolerance, and the courage to question authority. He proved that a pen filled with reason and courage could be stronger than 1,000 swords. Voltaire was the architect of the Enlightenment. He taught the world that doubt is not sin, question is not betrayal, and laughter can be a tool of revolution. In an era where information is abundant but truth is often blurred, Voltaire's passion for critical thinking, defending the oppressed, and laughing at ignorance remains a more relevant guideline than ever.